Our story begins at the scene in which Thorfinn had the opportunity to kill Askeladd. In front of him was a man that changed his life, the man that took away his hero, the man with no honor, a disgusting bottom feeder that only cares about himself, a leader that's foolishly influenced by the opinion of his men. Askeladd was not a true leader, man nor warrior. Such a person deserves to get wiped from existence, eyes bloodshot red from overwhelming fury, hands sweating profusively as he gripped the heavy sword with both hands, heart skipping beats from how nervous he was, finally challenging the result to do what must be done. With every fiber of his muscles, he thrusted the silver blade through the chest of the fiend. Coughing up blood, the blonde Viking began to laugh. It took you long enough, kid. Thank you for freeing me from this hell. This hell that turned me into a devil. Become strong, so no one will take away from you what means the most ever again. With a weak smirk, Askeladd, son of Olaf, accepted his transition to the Holy Land of Valhalla. Stumbling back clumsily with nothing but shock on his face and blood on his hands, the boy began to hyperventilate. Not just his words that was said, but also the fact that the man allowed him to take his life left Thorfinn unable to wrap his head around what just happened. It felt like the entire room was spinning. Running out the tent immediately, he made full eye contact with a random Norse soldier. This man seen the blood on the young boy's hands, and not hearing anything come from Askeladd's tent made him come to a quick conclusion on what probably happened. Taking off like a track star, the boy ran the fastest he ever did in his life. "Hey, get back here, you swine!" screamed the man running after him. Thorfinn ran into the forest, accidentally coming upon a pile of bushes that were hard to see in the nighttime. Hiding immediately in the location, the soldier ended up running past it, being angry and not focused, losing the young avenger. Waking up the following morning, the boy was terrified to the realization what happened wasn't a dream. His father wouldn't be proud of this. It carried no weight at this point since he wasn't here anymore, the boy thought to himself. Taking a deep breath, accepting the shameful way he got revenge is who he is now. Thorfinn swore in this moment to himself to survive no matter what, and never waste the sacrifice of his brave father. Over the next several years, the son of Thors would train his skills in dual blades, learning how to throw them with precise accuracy. Stealth skills improving greatly from living in the forest all these years, and sentence heightened to its max. At the age of 16, he was already 80% of what his father was capable of. Such destructive potential in a mere child. Taking the boat that he arrived in on this land years ago with, he sailed north in hopes to find his home. Mistakenly, he trailed the remains of Askeladd's army. Nevertheless, he'd never forget the face of the man that used him as a hostage. That disgusting mushroom-eating coward. Leaping off the ship, propelling himself in the air, his only target was Bjorn. Currently, the Vikings were in mid-battle with the English. Running through the battlefield below the legs of the fighting soldiers, he was moving like a shadow before spinning magnificently. Rotating, he threw the first blade in the face of the fiend. Bjorn screamed out in agony, pain that would cause any man to cry. He was caught off guard. Looking up, he made full eye contact with the fully grown 16-year-old Thorfinn, who threw his second blade like a boomerang that would never come back. The blade spun aggressively, ripping through the neck ligaments of the man, dropping the head to the floor. The blond boy kicked the head, sending his sword through the blue sky, flipping and leaking red liquid before landing at the leg of a giant Thorkel. This caught his attention. In fact, this action put the entire battle to a halt, wondering why is a child here at war, and how did he kill the newly appointed leader of the Vikings? The cold, dead look in Thorfinn's eyes terrified the grown men. Everyone but Thorkel. Thorkel approached the boy, asking, "Who is he?" "Thorfinn, son of Thors." "Son of Thors, you say? I was his right-hand man. The troll of John was the only man stronger than me. Join me, Thorfinn. Follow me in your father's legacy." Feeling a sense of familiarity from this powerful stranger, he reluctantly accepted this offer. They both wreaked havoc on the repulsive Vikings, demigods with power that men write stories about. Bones, ligaments, and limbs were cut down in the path of destruction walked by the duo.